Hey, 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 it's Dr. Meredith Watson, life and business strategist, psychoneuroimmunologist. Today we're going to talk about suffering through and retrying again each and every day. I'm going to be open and honest with you. I am suffering. Anyone who has been in love with or attached to or related to an addict or anyone who's an addict themselves will understand. People who have no clue will often say, "You choose your addiction. You can stop anytime." But that is not altogether true. Addiction by its very nature is addictive. You crave it as you do air to breathe. You live for your next fix. You will do anything, pay any price just for the luxury of that next hit, that next high. You wake up wanting whatever you're addicted to, and you crave it and you need it just like you do the air that you breathe. You jones for it. It's as much part of your day as breathing and walking. Studies have shown that addiction is the result of a root cause of trauma. There's an article, Dealing with Past Trauma May Be the Key to Breaking Addiction by Joanna Moorhead. Read that to kind of accentuate what I'm saying. But for me, I had an addiction for 25 years, and I have been getting clean for about 2 years. It has not been a walk in the park. And I beg to anyone who thinks that it's a walk in the park, it's not a walk in the park. I've cried for mercy, I've begged for mercy, I've taken the steps that I need to take. I've fallen off the wagon plenty of times. And pretty recently, I fell very, very hard. I kept saying, I can handle the temptation. I will not get sucked in. I've been doing so well. I can do this. Epic fail. I fell back into my addiction. I have a special place for addiction sufferers, recovering addicts, recovering people who suffer with addiction in my heart and in my portal. I did this because I know at its core, addiction is the root of one trying to feel a whole, trying to become whole through this addiction, trying to bandage a traumatic wound that only the addiction seems to soothe. I fell back into the grind of addiction and had my old story reconfirmed. The old story that once you express your true feelings, people run. They can't handle the truth, and by running, they invalidate your feelings. What I forgot was I'm allowed to feel. I don't have to stay in a box created by other people. I always fear that if I went out of this box, if I veered out of this box created by someone else, that they would run. For a reason that they can only handle me in this container that they put me in. And if I step out of the box, then I ruin the party. You know what I say? Fuck the party. I am the party. I'm the juice, I'm the decoration, and I'm the centerpiece of my own life. And I did nothing wrong. I was looking for an apology from my attacker that never came. I have every right to be angry. Fuck karmic lessons. I didn't deserve to be hurt this way, and there was a better fucking way to do what happened. I gave it my all. I pay my dues. I'll repay any debts. I'll apologize for any wrongs, but I will not pay for the sins of what others have done and rearrange my life or deny myself my basic needs for the sake of others. I was given material support, but a lot of the addiction surfaces because of lack of emotional support. We crave intimacy. We look for someone to co create this intimacy incubator with us. And a lot of the time, the people who we look to, they don't really know us. And for me, I didn't even know myself for a long time. All these years at the core, all I craved was this intimacy incubator. Intimacy at its core is this close, familiar friendship, closeness, a private, cozy atmosphere. Intimacy is deeply knowing a person and feeling deeply known. We all want to belong. We want that sense of love and acceptance and validation. And we look for it outside and we lean on our addiction to fulfill that hole, to fill the hole we're trying to fill up. And after all of this, what I've realized is I have to create and facilitate that intimacy with myself. I have to fill that hole with love from myself, from within, so that I can continue to journey to find myself. Knowing myself intimately allows me the space to nurture and heal myself while I continue to learn my needs. And after all this, I need to, as I teach others within myself, to find that loving, that validation, that honor, and that I so desperately craved. And I needed to fall in love with myself because I belong to me first. Into me, I see. I now have some definitive answers. I was looking for something and I refused to see it, and I have no choice but to see it now. The next step is to forgive myself for falling prey to giving in, getting sucked into the grind again, but know with confidence that tomorrow holds the chance to begin again and give it another shot. You have that opportunity too. If you're ready for support as you give it another shot, build a life you love and a passion based business if you desire, if you dare, check out my Soul Journey Coaching VIP bundles. The link is in the show notes. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And if this story resonates with you, reach out and I'd be glad to have a chat with you. We all need someone who's been in the trenches who understands. It's another kind of me too. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you so much.